Hello everyone and welcome. I am your gracious host once again, Cy, and I welcome you back to Cryptark. Now before we begin, I just want to let you all know, I played a bit of this on my off time, and I still enjoy this game very much. It is still a very challenging, very enjoyable game if you are into what you've seen so far with the twin sticks and roguelike and all this. However, I do have a very glaring issue that I have encountered, which I will point out here. Get back in this. The issue I have at hand is the RNG. Not the enemy RNG, not the loot RNG, it is the level RNG. Now, what I mean is with the bonuses here. Individually, they don't look like a lot. However, what I have encountered is that if you complete all three, you do receive a significant bonus on top of the overall reward. And that does add up, and you do need it. You need it. It might not seem it, but you do. It is very easy to lose a significant amount of money in this game, and getting those bonuses really does help. Now, the problem is the kind of bonuses. Let me go down to these two and I'll explain. 3 max haul on these two. Now you might be asking, what does that mean? Well, that means in order to get the bonus on these two, I have to go into them with only 3 hit points. I can only be hit by the enemy 3 times. Well, technically 4 times. 3 armor hit points and then 1 life hit point. Yeah, you might think, oh, well, that's not that bad. Here's the other flip side of that. What you're seeing here on the screen is not a true representation of how the actual level would look like shape-wise. These are just more or less standalone images for the most part. Now, the max armor, that aside, we'll go over to these ones. No supply pods. I cannot begin to stress how annoying not being able to get supply pods actually is. You combine like no supply pods with 3 max haul, and you might as well not even consider that as one of your options. It is beyond stressful to try and play those missions. Now, the loadout max. So far, I've only seen 100,000 and 60,000. 100,000 is more or less doable. It takes a little bit of tweaking with what you got, but it is doable. The 60,000 one is almost impossible. I have played a couple of the 60,000 ones, and the only way I could get those bonuses is by literally going in with 1 gun, typically an energy gun of some kind, and usually some other low-cost something or other, usually the shield or the ram spike, which is basically just a charge, and then nothing else. I mean literally nothing else. And oddly enough, I have seen the combination of 3 max or 6 max haul, max loadout of 60,000, and no supply pods. I have seen that quite a few times, and not just on one of the 4, on like 2, 3, almost 2 or 3 of them, with the 4th one only having like 1 other variation. That is a big issue I have with the game, is the level RNGs. The other part of this that is a problem with me is the keep things, or like this one. Keep alarm system. They think, okay, well, it's just an alarm system. How bad is that going to be? You know, avoid some alarm traps, all that. No. Almost anything. Well, actually, I take that back. The core is protected by an alarm system. Okay. The second you shoot the core, every enemy that is still alive or is still being spawned by, say, the drone facilities will come straight at you. And you can very, very, very quickly be overwhelmed by staggering numbers of enemy units. Can't say I enjoy those. Like this right here. Keep drone factories alive to get the bonus. And you can see on the system scan it has alarm system, door locks, 1 drone factory, 1 repair facility, 1 turret facility, and 1 shield facility. That one would actually be fairly easy to get through. Not a problem. But from what I've seen, and in my own playthrough, I have gotten a bit further than this one here. But let's get into this, and well, let's just see what we can do.
We're almost out of money, so this is our last chance to pull this out of the fire. If we don't deliver this ship to the contractors, we'll be out of a job.
Basically what she's saying is there's only one more chance to... This is basically the last chance. If I fail this one, it is mission over. That's 5,000 for that. I can't even really take anything else. I'm at 60,000 right now. Okay, now let's... I mean, in here you can see a good representation. That ship I came into looked nothing like this at all. Now, repair system. Definitely have to take this out first. These things are very annoying because they will repair any of the modules that you have already destroyed. If you don't take them out quickly, you're kind of screwing yourself. I should change this out. Another gripe I have. These enemies are fucking snipers. It doesn't matter which class it is, what enemy it is. I am already almost dead. And I haven't even gotten anywhere. Especially these guys, these purple guys. Oh my god, I hate them. And I'm almost dead. I am almost dead. I got one more hit on me. I can't take any supply pods. And I have barely gotten into the door and I am almost dead. I'm dead. And that is the end of this run.
Regrettably.
And oddly enough, I have seen this. It happens so easily. It really does. The RNG, the level of the RNG in the overall level creation is lacking, I would say, in that it doesn't really have a full
Sensor suite
diversity.
spinning up. Targets marked and clamped. TACNAV, operational. Central core has priority.
So, I mean, look, 3 max hull, no supply pods. 3 max hull, keep alarm system, destroy central. No supply pods, 3 max hull, keep armorings. 3 max hull, load out 100,000, destroy alarm system. I don't want to do any of these simply because it says 3 max hull. I wouldn't even want to do this one because it says keep the armoring. The armoring gives all the enemies on this level a passive shield. I honestly, I don't want to do any of these. I don't. About the only one I would want to do only one I would say I would want to do would be this one. Because this is the only one that didn't keep me from destroying anything else. Alright. I mean, look at this. I'm down to 3 hit points with the 1 life hit point. Now, granted, without any kind of restriction on what I can bring, I can load up on just about whatever the hell I want. You know, machine gun, shotgun, my shield. You know, I can load up on a lot of good, a lot of good shit. That's fine. I'll take the nuke. Let's take a key.
Micro-nuclear tactical warheads. The government officially condemns the use of these
destroy the alarm system,
I guess that's why they're letting us take them for a spin instead.
Alright, it doesn't seem like there's much going on in here, but you gotta think. Red dots, those are enemies already there. These things, the drone facilities, they're gonna start producing almost as soon as I come in. So, again, I can very quickly be overwhelmed. See, that is the drone facility spawning in probably my most hated of enemies is those little bombers. Just because of what they can do. They are so goddamn annoying, especially in groups. Nope, screw you. You ain't got nothing on me. Up. Added another effect that I didn't point out earlier. The mission clock over there above the mini-map. Doesn't really seem like a whole lot. Then you realize every second, or about every 10 seconds or so that you're over, and there I just set off the alarm. You see on the mini-map, all the enemies are starting to converge. They know right where I am. Ain't nothing stopping them until I destroy this thing. And there. But yeah, every 10 seconds or so that you are actually, I think it's actually no, every 5 seconds that you are over that mission clock, it starts deducting some money. I am almost dead again. I destroyed this. Shit. Can't pop that. Get pulled in. You get pulled in those things to get a random ass locations. Alright, I can't take no supply pods. So I am stuck with whatever ammo I have. Gotta take this one out. Luckily, I don't really come across too many of these guys that are, or too many of these. I can't even English. The pods themselves, the targets like that I just destroyed, they stay relatively consistent. They don't really change. Where the hell am I going? Okay, straight across. pick up some new tech. Those things are invaluable to get a hold of. And bring these. Ah!
Core is neutralized. Chain reaction is shutting down the other security elements. We'll
Yeah.
call the salvagers to come and cash out. Good
But
work.
in all honesty, if there's any kind of loadout restriction, it makes the game so
This
much
asset has
harder.
been secured. Payment will be wired to your accounts,
Simply
Captain.
because of how the
Stand by
level
for salvage
RNG
teams.
is. The size of the maps, what's in it, what's spawning in it, the enemies that are in it. It does become very overwhelming very quickly. And if you have weapon restrictions, it's like tying both hands behind your back and being asked to go wrestle a grizzly bear. Are you want to go do it? I don't want to go do it. Anyway, that's all the time I got for this run. Like it, don't like it, I'm still enjoying it. Either way, I've been your host, Si. I'll see you guys all around on the next one.